Hello everyone, I'm Vaishnavi from class 7th and today we are going to study architecture in medieval India, the part 2. As in the previous video, we discussed the introduction of this chapter, which was about only a brief look of over the chapter, and we also discussed the difference between the regional and the secular architecture. So we are going to the PPT now, and we are also going to discuss the above type thing or known as the temple architecture briefly. So let's just share the screen for you all. Hope you can see the screen clearly and my voice is also coming very clearly to you all. So let's take a big idea again. That the big idea of this chapter to understand the temple architecture in the medieval India and the three styles of making those architecture were Nagara, Dravida and the Vastra style that we are going to understand in brief today. So let's go to the next slide, right? So the learning objectives, today's learning objective is to understand the temple architecture. And then we have the introduction. We had the introduction in the previous class, and also we have discussed the regional and secular monuments with the literature of the India. Now we are coming to the temple architecture in the medieval India. So the temple architecture, first let's understand that what does this term mean. So if we follow the term architecture, like in the previous class we studied the uh, just a second. Yeah, the previous class we studied the literature and the monuments, and there we also studied that what are monuments and that types of things. Yes, so over there we discussed that the architecture actually means the mean of style. Yes, the style that is mean like made when a thing is being made. Yes, if you have a house, you first actually discuss the architecture of your house, that how will be the living room we will keep, how will be the kitchen, how will be the, like we can say, the kids room, how will be the parents room, like that we discuss all the things, and then we put posters on our room, we put some background images on our room. So in the same way we have the temple styles also, temple architecture also. So in the medieval India, the three main temple styles are known as the Nagara, Dravida, and the Vesara style. We are going to discuss about in brief, but before that, we are going to understand that what are the purpose of temples. So, if we talk about the purpose of these temples, they actually go for worship of God. If you go to a temple, if you go to a particular place where a God is kept, where God's sculpture is kept, over there you actually go for the worship of God, right? And for the centers of art, what is the meaning of centers of art that I have wrote over here? So over here I have wrote the centers of art, which actually means that the particular arts were made in the god's room. Okay, and when we have a mandir, when we have a temple, we say in Hindi mandir. And so when we have a temple like this, and sorry, if we make a temple like this, over there it is a flag like thing of Ramji or any other thing, like uh, over here is the flag, and down below is the garbhagriha that we'll discuss, and over here the god is kept right over here, and over here some paintings are being made of god, and there we can say the naughtiness that they do in their kid time. Yeah, so these all things for the centers of art actually mean these things only. But when we have the arts and literatures on the wall hangings like that, and such as portraits also, on the miniature painting also. And if you take an example of dance and music, hope you have gone to the ISKCON temple in Delhi. If you haven't, also just listen to me carefully. And if you have gone to the ISKCON temple in Delhi, over there we can see a gallery view. On the gallery view, we have different types of pictures. We have different types of portraits of the god Krishna. Yes, and then after that, when we sit down for the praying of the god, we have some dance and music which we play for the god, and we play bhajan. We do the role of bhakti in that temple, right? So these are only the form of dance and music, and also the craftsmanship. If you have some temple and their own sculptures are made, like designs are being made, that is known as craftsmanship on a temple. So these are the architecture that are like in the medieval India. So now just going to the types of the temple architecture. In the temple architecture, the first style of the temple architecture is the Nagara style, as I told you. So the Nagara style actually is built mostly in the North India. So why I'm saying mostly, because these styles are actually made mostly in India. Mostly in the North India and in the upper region of India, or we can say that in the Deccan part also. Some architectural aspects of these are given on the left side. So these are the architectural aspects. Let's study them also. So I'm taking a bright color. Let me just take blue now. So if I take this part over here, this over here, it is known as Shikhara. So what is Shikhara? I have first like discussed about the different types of things. First is the Shikhara over here. Second is the Garbhagriha, which is over here, and then we have the third Antralaya, and then we have the Mandapas, or known as the pavilions, and also we have the Pradakshina Path. Pradakshina Path. Okay, we'll discuss about them briefly, like step by step. Okay, so let's discuss them. Yeah. So first thing is Shikhara. So it is a beehive-shaped tower which rises above the Garbhagriha. Let's see the Garbhagriha over here. Above this we have the Shikhara. Always the Garbhagriha will be downer, will be lower than Shikhara in the Nagara style. Okay, and wide in the middle. It is wide in the middle. Over here it is wide, but narrow when going up. It is becoming narrow. It is not like square. It is going narrow from both the sides like this. Okay, so this is known as Shikhara, and then when it is going to top towards the like when it is like more and more wide as it, then when it goes up, it becomes more and more narrow. It is crowned by a picture-shaped kalash. So this is picture-shaped kalash and placed on the flat and thick disc called amalaka. Let me show you the amalaka over here. This is the flat disc, the amalaka. Okay, and this is the picture type thing which we discussed, which is the kalash. And this part is known as, which is above the Garbhagriha, it is known as Shikhara. Okay, now we have discussed Shikhara, so let's click on it. Now we are going to the second thing, which is Garbhagriha. Over the Garbhagriha, we discussed the inner room where the idol of the main deity is kept. Main deity over here means the gods and goddesses. Okay, so Garbhagriha actually means where the Garbha is actually kept, where the deity is kept. So Greha actually means the grehe of like we can say the homework like that only. It is like the inner room where the idol is kept. So if you are in a room like this, and over here, sorry, in temple if you are over here, the bell is being placed in a temple, and then you and inside very small box type thing is there, and over there the like any types of portrait or sculpture of the god and goddesses is kept. Okay, and so this place is known as Garbhagriha in detail. And let's discuss about the Antralaya now. So inner chamber through which one can see the deity. Over here, there is a hole type structure, very small hole, which is known as Antralaya, which from which light also comes from the upper side. Okay, and on some temples, like in Iskon temple, it's like a bit like this. From inside it looks like this, but over here the Antralaya is there from which the light also comes, and over here the sculptures, the arts and literatures are being placed. And yes, it looks very beautiful. You also may visit over there. And now we are going to discuss the mandapas or the pavilions. In the mandapas, for example, if you are visiting to a wedding, over there you see a mandap. We say mandap from where the agni is like blowing. Agni, we say fire is being like blowing, and also we have massive pillared halls for various temple rites. Over here, one types of like four things for bamboos are being kept on which we have the upper roof like thing. Yes, and then it is decorated if you are in a wedding. Yes, but in the temples, what happens is they have such pillar like structures, but they are known as mandapas. This now pas has also came. That is why it is known as mandapas. This whole thing is known as mandapas, and it is inside the temple. Okay, over here we can see inside the temple it is the mandapas. We can see the pillars also. So this is known as the mandapas. Now we are going to see the Pradakshina Path. So Pradak, we can say the Pradakshina Path actually means when we discuss about the path, path actually means the path of something, and we can say the path of something means the path or the passage for walking around the Garbhagriha. If you go to a temple over here, when the sculpture, when the Garbhagriha is there, the Garbh where the, we can say, the god and goddesses are kept over there, a round like structure is made, or the circle like structure is made for the walking of people like this, which walk 7 times or any times, like for like playing and worship, they walk around it. So that is known as Pradakshina Path. Okay, so we have discussed inside these things also, and we have discussed the Nagara style also. And so the main things to follow in this para is that Nagara style is mainly found in the North India. It has 5 types of, we can say, 5 types of architectural aspects which are known as Shikhara, Antalaya, Mandapas, Garbhagriha, and Pradakshinapat. Okay, these 5 things you have to just remember for your instance. Let's go to the second style, which is like easy peasy, which is Dravida styles of temple architecture. So Dravida style is also very easy, like the previous style which we learned. So Dravida style of temple architecture means that it actually is mostly found in the South India, especially in Tamil Nadu and in the Karnataka. Okay, so these styles means Dravida style are mostly found in the south regions. Okay, and so we have the Dravida style in the south region, and it is mostly apart from the Garbhagriha and the Mandapas, these have the following unique features. Means the Mandapas and the Garbhagriha are same, but the other things that in this example and in this example are told are totally different. Let's discuss them also. The the Brihadeshwara temple. So okay, so over here we have in Thanjavur. So we have this temple in Thanjavur where we discuss a lot of things, that when it is multi-storied, means it is pyramid shaped also, and it has multi-stories, means like this we have steps like thing, okay, and we have the pyramid shape. We have the tower built above the Garbhagriha. So tower means over here inside this temple, this pyramid shape, have the Garbhagriha over here. Let me just show you with the red pen. Over here we have the Garbhagriha, and above it we have the temple or the pyramid shape cone. So this is the type of Dravida style. Let's see this one also, the gateway of Brihadeshwara temple. Over here, we actually see the lofty pyramid gateways. Means we have first this pyramid, and then we have the pyramid gateways also, like this. Okay, so we have the pyramid gateways, but they are very huge. Huge entrance means they are long, huge. We say huge like this, and also it's short entrance, short over here, short, but length is huge. And gateways leading to the temple, the gateway is directly leading to the temple, and over here the walking area is huge, and this is also huge. The gateway is also huge, and the entrance over here, the walking uh, area is also very huge. So we have different types of Dravida style, which are these things only. So unique architectural features are given on our both sides. We have discussed it. So now on the last, it's the last and the most important type of style which can be easy for you. So we have the Vastra style in front of us, which is the Vastra style. If we discuss about the Vastra style, it has the hybrid style combined many features of Nagara and Dravida style. So if we discuss about the Nagara, we have this type of thing. Over here we can see in Bhubaneswar, this type of thing is there. And the Shore Temple, we have sorry, we have this one in the Kanchipuram. So these all things are mixed. These are of Vesra style, and Vesra is actually meaning the mix of Nagara and Dravida. Okay, and then we have the mix of Nagara and Dravida. So the entrance of Dravida would be very big. The Nagara will have its own types of Garbhagriha and the other things like the mandapas, and so we have the mixed thing which is known as the Vesara. Hope these things are clear to you, and actually let's study the types of it, which are actually the Hoysala temples at Belur, Halibedu, and Somnathpura mark at the culmination of this style. Okay, means these styles are actually made with the Hoysala temples, are the Hoysala temples and the Halibedu. So let me just take out the map over here. Over here in front of like in front of us, there's a map given of India, and over here we can see a lot of temples in it. I'm using a dark color to show you the things mentioned over here. So this is the map of India, right? And over here we have different legends, which are the green symbol or the, I think it's black. Yeah. Black symbol is for the Nagara style temples. The Dravida style temples is with the star, and Vesara style temples, or it is divided into Cholakyan temples, as the Cholukyas ruled in the south itself. Yes, we know that already. And the Hoysala temples, which are marked with red. So let us see these types of features in the map of India. So we have one over here, which actually is the Bhubaneswar Lingara temple. So let's match it with this one. Okay, and then we have the next type of temple, which is the Konark. Konark temple, over here the Konark temple is not given. So this is the Konark temple I'm telling you. And over here we have the Puri Jagannath temple. Okay, this is the Jagannath temple. It is also very famous. And this was the Sun temple. I forgot to tell. It is in the Konark. It is the Sun temple. One more Nagara style temple we have in this area, in the Mount Abu Dilwara Jain temple. Okay, over here we have Dilwara Jain temple, and in this region over here we have like in this region, this is known as the Khajuraho region, and this is the Kand Kandaraya Mahendra temple. Okay, so these all temples are actually are the main types of things over here. And this is the Vesra temple. Now let's go to the Dravida temple. Okay, Dravida temple is marked with a star type thing. Okay, that you can see three stars over here. Okay, so we have first star which is over here, and it is Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram, like it is the name of the place, and the temple which is over here is Kailishanath temple. Kailishanath temple, and then we have the rocket temple over here in the Mahabalipuram. Okay, it is the Mahabalipuram, and over here we have the rocket temple, and then we have the Thanjapuram, or sorry, Thanjavur में हमारा है next temple, which is known as the Brideshwar temple. And as we have completed the Dravida temple and the Nagara temples, so now we are coming to the Visra temple. Visra temple are marked with the purple sign and the red sign. Over here we can see the lot of temples. So the first temple is this one, Aihole. It is in the Aihole, and then we have the Badami, and then we have over here Patakadal. Okay, so these are present over here in Karnataka. And then we have the red symbols of the Hoysala. Yes, Hoysala temples. This was the Cholakyan one, and this was the Hoysala. This is the Hoysala one. It is the Halibudu, and the name of the temple is Dwara Samudra. Dwara Samudra. And then we have the Belur temple. Okay, and then we have the next temple, which is over here, which is the Somnathpura. In Somnathpura, we have the temple. Okay, and so this was the map of India where a lot of temples were there: the Vesra temple, the Dravida temple, and the Nagara temple. So this topic is, hope it is clear to you. This topic, the whole three types of the, we can say the whole three types of temples, architectural temples. So for today, we are going to leave. Before recap, we are not going to leave with you, and let's recap with the whiteboard screen now. So on the whiteboard screen, we can see a lot of things, but let's recap now. Over here, I'm just putting the recap. Okay, so the recapitulation actually means in the form of, okay, I'm putting them in the red color. And now the first recapitulation is of the Nagara style. Nagara style, it is only found in the north. I'm first writing Nagara. It is mostly found in the north region, and it is has 5 types of architectural aspects. Then you have the second thing, which is Dravida temple. Dravida Dravida style actually. Okay, and then in this we have different types of gateway from which of the Nagara. Okay, so we can write that gateway is different. Gateway is different from every other thing. And so the third style, which is the Vesara, over here we have to just think that they are mixed. The hint for this is mix. So when you'll think of mix in the Vesara style temple, you'll actually memorize the Nagara and Dravida are mixed with each other in this temple. And we have different styles of temples in different areas. And this style of temple, Dravida temple, it is mostly found in the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay, you have to just wait a second. Karnataka and in the Tamil Nadu, it is mostly found. So you have to learn these whole points. You can actually write them in your notebook, or you can just take a screenshot of them. And I'm just leaving you now, and I'm giving you 5 seconds. Let's until 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hope you have took the screenshot of this picture, and these are only the recapitulation of this topic, which is the temple architecture in today's class. In the next class, we are going to actually discuss the Indo. Let me just write the next topic. We are going to discuss Indo Islamic architecture. And in that topic also we are going to discuss in very brief actually. Why we are going to discuss it in very brief? Because this topic is only coming in our exams. Okay, and this topic is just for the revision and you can actually write them. So for the Ryanites, I am just telling you that this topic, Indo-Islamic architecture, it will be coming in the exam as ma'am told, from page number 48 to page number, yes, to page number 50. This is the most important that I'm going to explain in the next class. So don't forget to come in the next session that I'm going to explain. So thank you everyone for joining today's video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel, and don't actually forget to press the bell icon of the temple, I think. Okay, so for today I'm taking a leave from you all. Thank you and bye.